Hello, it's Marcus. Namaste. So we're going to continue from the last video that we put out there about onwards and upwards, sideways and downwards. And quite a few people have told me what they feel about this, and like myself, they've experienced it at some point or other on their ascension journey and other spiritual types of journeys. And it's a common thing, like I say, it's not something that happens all the time, but it happens every so often. And you need to know what you can do about it. So I like to put things as simply as I can. And what sort of happens is that as you start going downwards, I look at it this way, you sort of end up down here in your tummy, down in your stomach area usually. Either your solar plexus or below. Now, it's fine to be down here in what we call the 1 point in the stomach when we're doing things like Tai Chi and Qigong and various esoteric and inner martial arts styles and inner practices. We want to be down there when we're doing that. But when we're doing ascension work or trying to communicate with beings of light and love above us, if you like, we need to be up here. Up here. So once you go sideways and downwards, then you're in a position where you sort of get bogged down here and it's hard to get back up. So most of us have got back up here to start with because we were open from the heart upwards. And sometimes when you go downwards, you go below the heart, down into the tummy area. And what happens then is you need to first of all get back up to the heart centre to start with. I mean, that's where you came from, but you need to go back there again. And there's various ways you can do this. You can do it through meditative practices, you know, very simple exercises. I would recommend something like just close your eyes, breathe naturally into the tummy, and as you do so, as you breathe in, pull the energy up from your stomach through to your solar plexus and up to your heart. With each breath, each in-breath, visualize the energy moving up into your heart center. And you can do this several times. You may be lucky and do it once or twice and it'll work. You might have to take days to do it. It all depends on the individual. Once you've done this, you can move the energy up, and then once you feel the energy in the heart center, go back to doing some exercises like Owen, I can't remember his name now. Owen's exercise on love and light technique. So the love and light technique, if you have a look on my website, there's links towards that. And that is something I would always recommend. I do other things similar to that as well, which you might decide you want to do, where you bring light, golden light, white light, into your heart center and send it out into the world, full of love and light, full of love and compassion. Sending that out to the world to help the world. This is something we try and do every day if we can as light workers. So it's advisable to do something like that anyway. If you start doing that again, and that will help to open up your heart again, and that will put you on a better level. That will raise your vibration. So again, might take a day, 2 days, a week, just depends on the individual and how far down the slope you've slipped. And then once you've done that, it's just a case of, because you've already had this section open from your heart to your third eye and above, because that's already been clear, it's unlikely if you've just slipped a bit that it's going to be all blocked up again. So it should already be open. It's just a case of, again, you can use the breath. I tend to just use my imagination and send it up. So from the heart center, I visualize it coming up into your throat. Now, the throat's another place it can get trapped. Various reasons on this, which I talk about when I'm doing healing, and self-expression is one, but there's lots. So the throat might be a bit of a blockage, but again, individually depend on where you are with that. If it is, then you might need to do a bit of work for yourself on that first. You might have been blocked there before. But nevertheless, we can lift it up again from the heart, which is where we dropped from, and bring it up into the throat, from the throat up into the third eye, and you can just imagine it like rays of light coming up, or balls of light coming up into your throat, into your third eye, and going up to your crown. Once it's up to your crown, then depending on what level you were up to before, it will go to there usually. And you can think of it if you want, but you need to take this step at a time then. So I think that's all I've got to say really for today. I just wanted to get that across for those people that may have slipped, and just to tell you how easy it is to get back up there, get back on the horse again, as they say. And onwards and upwards. Keep up the good work. Namaste.